What's up, everybody? It's AJ with etrailer.com. Today we're going to be checking out the Thule Gateway Pro on our 2014 Chevrolet Malibu. Now this is going to be a great way to load up your bike on the back of your vehicle without having a hitch. This Malibu does have a hitch, but if it didn't, this is your other options. If you don't want to get a roof rack or mess with a hitch and a bike rack on the back of your vehicle, you just want something you can mount on your trunk and keep in your trunk when you're not using it, this is the way to go. This is a hanging style trunk mount bike rack. So hanging style means it's going to hold the bike by the frame itself. So that means probably not a good idea for carbon fiber bikes. That's why we got the aluminum one on here. It's got padding here in the cradle, so it's not going to damage or anything, but you know, the carbon fibers, you probably shouldn't put on a hanging style bike. You have 3 straps that hold it in place. They come down pretty tight on the top frame, top tube, and then one here on the side. That way it keeps it from going back and forth. Now it's supposed to be an anti-sway, and it sways a little bit. You can kind of hear the pedal making contact with the rack itself, which I'd rather it do that than make contact with the vehicle. Another thing we added on to it is you just get yourself a hook and loop strap. We do have them on etrailer.com that you can put around the tire. That way this doesn't turn on you while you're going on the road. This just keeps this in place, and that way you don't risk the tire hitting the back of your vehicle. Let's go ahead and remove the bike. We can get a closer look at the cradles. The straps are really easy to undo and tighten down. Now these do move, so if you need a little extra space for your frame, you could tilt these down. Also, the anti-sway folds up, so if you need that extra room to get that bike off there, these will fold up in there. These will move and help you get your bike off. But it looks like we got plenty of room in our frame. We don't need to move any of that around, but it is an option. Taking a closer look at the cradles, you can see they even have grooves for the cables on your bike. That way it doesn't crush them or cause any issues there. And this is the rubber padding I was telling you about. I can push down on it a little bit. You can feel that there's padding there, so it's not going to bother the frame. I'm going to replace our straps when we're not using them. They go through pretty easily, just like this. You got that same padding on the anti-sway cradles here. If you come out here, there's also a cable lock, so you can wrap around your bike and lock it. That way you put it back into place here, so you go around your bike, come back here, lock it in. That way nobody can mess with it when you're not around. But let's look at how it attaches to your vehicle, because that's probably what you're wondering how it works. You put these clamps in the trunk, so we got the 2 top straps here that you can tighten down with these buckles, but the clamps go in the very edge of the trunk. We got 2 that go on the sides as well. These are rubber coated hooks, so you don't have to worry about them damaging your trunk when you put them in through that gap. Now we did have to pop the trunk on this one to put them in place, so that's just something you have to kind of pop it up, leave this here, hold it, place the hooks. It's not that bad. Once you do it the first time, I think you'll get used to it and you'll know a quicker way of doing it. Then finally down here, you have 2 more rubber coated hooks, helping bring that down pressure on there, hold it in place. Now there's also pads on both these sections with the tubes, so that's not making contact with your vehicle either. There's plenty of padding there. You can see me push in on it. That's down here at the bottom and up here at the top too, so you don't have to worry about this scratching or damaging your vehicle at all. Well, thanks for hanging out. I think that does it. I hope this helped.